let's just congratulate you, Charlie. Did it feel like after that game, Coach, okay, this is our biggest win since I've been here?
Oh, it does. And you know what happened, Colin, is I was just so excited and so happy for our players and just our senior class and all the work that they had put into it. And just our last 2 years has been a struggle. And then to watch us take the steps that we've taken. And that's the first game. You know, one game don't define a season, but I'm just so happy that we beat a top 10 program. And Notre Dame as well, Coach. Coach Kelly has done an unbelievable job there. And that's, you know what, it just came down to a play there at the end, like a 15-round heavyweight fight,
Yep.
and we were able to get the score.
Is it tough, Charlie? There's more media now than ever, and everybody's got an opinion, and the opinions today are harsher than 20 years ago. Was it tough in your first 2 years when you knew the recruiting was going well, when you knew you were developing good players, but you weren't getting a lot of breaks from the media? Is it hard to be in the fishbowl when you're building a program and everybody's taking shots?
Well, you know what happens here, Colin, as well as you know, it's a program that so much is expected. And when you follow a icon like Coach Brown and the work that he had put in his program and the number of games he won, so many people, they expect for you to just immediately just have success. And we didn't do it my first 2 years here, and we struggled. We struggled. And you're right, the media, I kind of got where I don't even listen to it anymore because I just knew that I had to build a program. I had to build a program, and I knew that the only way I could build it, I had to go out and recruit me some guys. I had some players here, and just I'm so happy that the senior class has taken it upon themselves.
You know, Charlie, you could tell from last year's Oklahoma win, and you could tell this year, your players love you. And when you're the dad of a program, the mentor, you got to be tough sometimes. And I have friends in coaching, and they're like, Charlie Strong is a tough coach. He is not an easy coach. Why do you think the players, I don't think I've ever seen a team love their coach more. What is it with you and your players that even though you're delivering tough messages, they're really all in on you?
You have to just be upfront with them, and you have to be truthful with them, and they just got to know just who you are. And what I do, Colin, is I'm always around them. I go down in the locker room. We have a game room here. I'm in the game room here with them, and I even invite them out to my house and just let them just lay around and sit around. Just let them have the feel. Hey, y'all go take the house over. It doesn't really bother me what room you go in or what you touch. I'm not going to be someone who's always, watching them and seeing exactly what they do. But you got to develop that relationship, and it's all about trust. And I always tell them, I say, you know what, guys, I've traveled your road. I understand what you're going through. But if you ever need to talk, just give me a call. I give them my number, and I text them all the time. But I just want them to know that I really care about them.
You have a freshman quarterback, Shane Buechele, who's got a heck of an arm. You got a senior quarterback that won the game late for you. How difficult is it going to be? The senior's looking over his shoulder a little bit because he's the senior, and the freshman wants to play. Is that a tough thing for you as a coach?
We have been able to manage it thus far, and the conversation, it had begun back in January because Shane entered school in January as an early enrollee. And then you had Tyrone there, who's a senior, and he had started the last 2 years. So when I made that decision, a few days out, I sat down with Tyrone, I sat down with the freshman and Shane, and I just told him, I said, Tyrone, I'm going to go with Shane. I know you're a senior, but we have a package for you, and you're going to play. And so then on Sunday, our pregame meal, we always walk, and I'd take the team out for a walk just to get their mind kind of settled in. And I was walking with Tyrone, and I said, I'm not a prophet now, but I told Tyrone, I said, it's going to come a point in this game where you're going to go win it for us. And so when we got it there in the overtime and it was third down, I told him, I said, we're not going to go in another overtime. I want you to go score. If you don't score, get it close enough, and we're going to go for it again.
Charlie Strong, Texas head coach, huge win for the program. I'm sitting there watching, and I ask coaches this all the time. And that was just a great television night. I'm sitting there. The ratings were great. I'm having so much fun watching. I didn't go to Texas or Notre Dame, but I'm nervous for you and Brian Kelly. Are you ever in a game, Charlie, late? And have you ever thought this during a game? God, this is a really entertaining football game.
I did. I thought that the other night. I right at the start of the fourth quarter, I walked out on the field, and one of the officials walked up to me, and he says, Coach, this is a really good football game. I said, I really believe you, and I wish I had time to really watch it, but my mind is all over the place. I said, but is it really that good? He said, yes. I've officiated a lot of games, but this is a great game.
Well, I'm so happy for you, Charlie. People showing patience at Texas. We thought you'd work. You're working. Football's better when Texas football is good, and I appreciate you coming onto our show, Coach.
All right, and I really do appreciate that.